Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Amazon Appeals Pro. We're back with another one of my students that is killing the game. Pat, my man, how are you today?
I'm good. I'm really good, and I appreciate the invitation, Mario. It's a genuine pleasure to be here. At this stage of my life, you usually don't expect to be starting a new chapter like this, so I'm glad to share how it's been going. Thank you.
No worries, man. No worries. So let's get straight to the grit, to the meat, to the raw, no fluff. This channel, we keep it real, straight. Tell the audience exactly what your mindset was before and after. Now that you close some deals, you have the gist of it. You see everything. You see the hardships. You know it's not easy. We always preach on this channel. This job is not an easy industry. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme or anything like that. You have to put in the work. It's an actual business. You're dealing with high-end clients that have a lot of money on the line with Amazon FBA. So now that you have, your feet wet and everything of that nature, what is your mindset back then when you saw us on social media compared to what it is now?
Okay, so being 66, you develop a pretty strong no nonsense detector, and I've been through all these, not all of them, but a lot of get rich quick schemes. There's enough to fill a library. So I was skeptical, I was guarded. I'm like, I don't know about this. So I just kind of spent a great amount of time in the background doing my due diligence and thinking, is this just another way to lose a couple $1,000s? But the shift happened once I saw the infrastructure, your infrastructure, and I'm really relieved, and I'm settled in. I get to work from my own home, my own clock, and the money I'm making has surpassed anything I was doing previously. So that always makes you happy.
Right.
I really like how structured it is, how you guys set it up. Your team is uber professional when it comes to customer support. That gives me a lot of confidence, and especially for someone my age. I like being my age, but I got here. I want real results, not just course or hype or just something to take my money. And having your system is great because we can walk through 24/7 with the instructors, and that was great. I obviously love it.
Okay. All right. Perfect. I guess my next question is, you touched on it previously a little bit. You said that it surpassed the financials that you made before. So, but can you touch up a little bit on that as far as how significant did it change your life financially? You know what I mean? Because we're dealing with high ticket sales, things of that nature. So how significant did it change your life financially? And I guess my second part of that question is, how many deals did you close so far? How many deals did you close this month or the last 2 months? How many deals have you closed?
Okay, I guess we'll take it one at a time here. So it's given me a lot of breathing room that I didn't think I'd find in retirement. For me, it's not about buying a Ferrari. I don't need any of that. It's the freedom to fish, hang out with my grandchildren. I got 7 of them, and
wow.
yeah. And they're let's see, all under 7 years old. 4 of them are under 4. So
wow.
Yeah. So it's cool, and I get to do what I want. I can go fishing, I can take them places, and I'm not financially burdened. It's a lot of calls and follow-ups, yes, but, it's worth it. But, of course, I like being my own boss at this stage of my life. And since I committed and got the hang of the system, I closed 14 deals. Each one's different.
Okay.
Some are quick. Some take a little bit more detective work. But, that's 14 families or businesses that I've helped get back on their feet.
Right.
And when you think about the commission on 14 deals, it's a very healthy return on the time I've put in. And it's consistent if you stay disciplined. And I'm good at this. But I love to be disciplined.
Right. Okay. Yeah. 14 deals. Yeah. I mean, for the audience who's watching this is another one of my killers. 14 deals in 2 months. I mean, I guess give the audience a little bit more in depth about how do you get these people to say yes? How do you get them to trust you? On the phone? How do you do that? What's your process like?
Okay. So that of course, that's a challenging part. You got to make a lot of follow-up calls without a doubt. You can't be lazy. You just have to do it. Keep yourself in a good mood. And you have to experiment experiment a little bit with yourself. You have to find your rhythm and your system when talking to clients, and you'll find things that they like to talk about. Things started clicking for me when I understood that I was talking to people who were stressed about their livelihood because it's on the line. So you have to be calm. You got to be the calmest person in the room, and the calmest person is really the most confident person. And you got to be a little bit of a skeptic yourself and think, like I said in the beginning, what's up with this? I don't want people taking my money. But after a couple of meetings with you and you're calm and confident, and the program systems you implemented with me helped ease things tremendously. Everything you taught me just kicked in. So the repetition of it and thinking about it and integrating it into my way of doing it got me to get to the bottoms of things quickly. So it's a process, but you got to do it.
Right. No, exactly. I guess my next question is, what is the hardest part about this business? What do you think, in your opinion, is the hardest part about the whole Amazon FBA account recovery business?
Well, the hardest part, like I just said, was disciplining yourself to make your contacts, talk to your people, and do it. If you don't have self-discipline, you need to create it, okay? That's really the hardest part of it. You just got to do it, because what you've created is amazing, and you got to follow it, which that part's not hard because it's laid out for you. It's actually doing it. Took me a little bit to think, because there's a lot to it if you really want to do it. And that's it. That's what I got for that.
Yeah, just do it. I mean, that's pretty simple enough, right? Just pick up the phone, right? Just pick up the phone. I mean, that's a lot of people's problems, is people go through procrastination with anything that they do, right? Their health, to go to the gym, just anything. They just don't want to do it. It's just procrastination. So, a lot of people struggle with that. I guess my follow-up question to that is, what is your best advice to people in their 40s, 50s, 60s who have grandchildren, who are working, and they're just looking for that independency, right? They're looking for that, they may have a pension, they might have something going on, but they need more money to survive. And they're scared, right? Like they're intimidated, just like you were, skeptical, thinking, is this legal, things of that nature. What is your best advice to that audience, to that demographic, about this process? What would you give them? What was your last piece of advice you would give them?
Okay, so there is no perfect moment, right? You do your due diligence like I did. They check you out. Mario, you're great. I mean, there's nothing I could find beforehand that said don't do it. So that's why I did it, because I was very skeptical. But that perfect moment is not coming. You got to do it now. It's a numbers game, like anything else. Law of averages makes you money a lot of times, but it's about discipline, like I said. And if an old guy like me can figure out the tech and the strategy, anyone can. And I'm perfectly comfortable with what you've taught me. Now, it's not the type of business you're going to make millions of dollars in the first month, but I don't know where those are at anyway.
Yeah.
But, that's kind of like, okay. I run from those. But securing a couple deals in your first month is definitely doable, right, Mario? You showed me how. Yeah,
it's doable. I mean, I tell people all the time, like this business is not, I reiterate that. I kind of pinpoint that every day. Like, this is not a get rich quick scheme. Like, you're not going to make $1 million in the first 30 days. Like, no, this is an investment. You're going to grow your company. You're going to be on the phone. You're going to make calls. People are going to hang up in your face. It's a numbers game, like you said. Keep making the next call, but I always tell people, provide value, right? Like, don't come on there and treat these people like another phone call or another sale. You got to treat it like you actually care about the person on the other side, because they can feel that. People can feel authenticity. Like, they can feel if you really care about them. You know what I mean? So,
right.
No, you're right. I'm sorry.
Right. And I'm going to add to that. Care. You can care, and you should care. Put yourself in their position. And I got to tell you, Mario, your lead system provides this, and that provides our base, our foundation. It's really worth the upcharge for the amount of time you're saving to finding your own leads online. Come on. Yeah, Mario's got this. I would not recommend trying to find your own leads. Trust me, I've tried that. Mario, let me say something, and I told you this privately, but I'll say it here. The way you push your students to success can sometimes come off as too demanding, and I'm pretty tough, and maybe it seems like you're kind of a butthead, but your heart's in the right place, and it works. And I want to thank you for that. It took me a little bit to understand your demeanor, but I do understand it, and you want your students to succeed. I have, so that takes a little effort on your part, a lot of effort, because you care. I appreciate you for that. We all need that push once in a while, and thank you. I just publicly thank you, period.
No worries. Every one of my students tell me that. They're kind of like, man, this guy is an a-hole. But it's like, yeah, I mean, your success is my success, right? If you don't succeed, I can't not brag, but I can't use you guys as a testimonial. I can't go to somebody else and say, oh yeah, come under me. It's like, no, none of my students succeeded, So I understand that your success is my success, and I'm going to continue pushing you every day. Even if I got to send you text messages every morning, like, hey, did you make calls today? Did you do this, do that? That's my job. Is to make sure that you guys are on it and we're closing deals and we're getting to this money. But Pat, I really appreciate you for coming on, for taking the time of your busy schedule, for coming on and giving your testimony about this program. And guys who are watching this, thank you so much for watching this channel. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you are somebody who's curious about this industry and you're looking to get into this industry, feel free to send us an email or fill out the application form below. I'll leave the link in description. We don't qualify everybody. We don't work with everybody. We work with specific type of people, individuals. Nothing against you. It's just for us, just to protect us and not waste anybody's time, right? And I'm not saying that as a sell tactic to get you guys to come in. No, like I really mean it. Like we will turn you down if you don't fit the qualifications. So if you are interested in this industry, go ahead, click the link in description, fill out the form. If you qualify, one of our representatives will reach out to you to see, how we can move forward. And again, Pat, thank you so much for your time. And I'll see you guys next time.